What's up, Bob and Bo family? It's Tybo coming at you from my own kitchen. This video is going out in response to us gaining 100 subscribers on YouTube. We teased it on the show a little bit. I'm here with a cooking video, not a top 5. It's cooking with Tybo, and I'm cooking ramen. See here, I have all my ingredients. I have pork bones and beef bones. Doing step 1 of this whole process. It calls for a cold soak. You want to tend to leave these soaking in cold water for about an hour. Helps clean them off. The first 2 hours of this process is just about cleaning these bones. Super, super important. So, moving on to step 2, we have the previously cold soaked beef and pork bones that are about to be boiled, because the cold soak wasn't enough. You got to boil these bitches for another hour to continue with the cleaning process. So let me just carefully, not getting boiling water on me, dump it that way. Safe. Alright, so that shit's hot. Fuck. Oh, okay. We put that bitch back on. We're gonna probably drop the heat just a little bit, because she's still bubbling at the bottom. Shouldn't take very long to get back up to a boil. They'll boil for another hour to continue the cleaning process. Them bones is still cleaning. But let me show you some prep work I did real quick. I split my aromatic veggies into 2 groups because I'm going to be using 2 stock pots. I'm trying to get more soup out of this one than I did the last one. But we have leeks, white onion, shiitake mushroom, oyster mushroom, the ends of all of my green onions that I bought, about as much garlic cloves as you can scrounge up, sliced ginger, and those are the aromatics that will go in with the clean bones to make some stock. I do add a couple bouillon cubes, but that is later on. There's my veg. I'm getting ready to drain this, y'all, but I just wanted to show you for full effect. That brown shit is why you clean these bones, because if that stuff is in your soup, you shit your pants. Alright, y'all, I got both my stock pots going. I divided up the beef and the pork bones evenly. My aromatic vegetables that I already split up evenly, both pots. Gotta bring it up to a rolling boil. I just dropped in my bouillon cubes. You can see the wrappers here. The one take I did with the bouillon cubes, I messed up, so had to redo that shit, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, got all the stuff necessary in my stock pots. Got to bring them up to a rolling boil. I think this one needs a little bit more time, but this one's up to a rolling boil. I'm gonna drop the heat and bring it down to a simmer and cover it and leave it for a long time. The longer you leave it, the more flavor you get. It's pretty much that simple. I'll come at you with another video a little bit later on. You see this foamy stuff that's starting to, foggy camera. The foamy stuff that's starting to come up on the edges here. When that starts to build, I'm gonna take a spoon kind of like this, or maybe I need to get like I got like a little strainer looking thing. But you got to take that stuff off the top, because again, just like that brown stuff that we were cleaning off the bones, if that stuff stays in your soup, you get the runs, you get the shits, you have diarrhea. So this will slowly come down to a simmer. I'm gonna cover it and leave it, and you see I have a towel over the lids now because they're hot as fuck. Coming up to a rolling boil. I'll probably drop that heat down a little bit more. But yeah, check back with me here in a little bit to I'll show you like the fat scrimming. I'll get all that nasty junk off the top as it rises. So ramen incoming in a few hours. A quick little aside step here. I just wanted to show you this liquid. I haven't boiled it yet, but what it is a equal parts mixture of soy sauce, mirin, and sake. I don't know if you guys recognize that bottle. But anyways, you boil that. That's a soup base. You use like as little as like a couple tablespoons or as much as like a cup. Sometimes people like really salty ramen. Before you put your broth in, and it serves as a nice little salty soup base that adds a load of flavor. It's very common in tonkatsu broths. I'm making some sort of variation of, I guess you could call it that, but yeah, so I'm not going to videotape it boiling behind my 2 stock pots because that's probably not going to make a good video. This part is the important part I was talking about. You got to skim off some of the yucky stuff. As you can see, that stuff is yucky stuff. Okay, after a lot, some hours boiling, simmering, this is the beautiful broth that I am left with. Strained all the stuff out. That's only a little bit of it, I promise. And I condensed both stock pots into this one, and I'm gonna start preparing for a ramen bowl. So almost to the last step here. I am pan frying some mushrooms to go in to my ramen. I will sear this sirloin steak tip and do the sliced pork belly. Get that all cooked to go in the ramen as well. I have just got the water up to a boil for me to use these packaged noodles because making fresh noodles would make this that much more involved, and I don't have that kind of fucking time. After all this fucking hard work, that's what my finished product looks like. A pseudo tonkatsu broth, a like super salty soup base. I have pork belly, I have sirloin steak tips, I have shiitake, oyster, and enoki mushrooms in there. I put cilantro, I put baby bok choy, and I put spring onions. But yeah, that's my ramen.